Hi there, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you how I straighten my hair. I am going to ask you to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and that notification bell so that you don't miss another video. Hair prep is important, and this is what I'll be using: the Joico Dream Blowout Thermal Protection Cream, as well as the Defy Damage Protective Shield. And then I'll move in with the Lanza Healing Style Smoothing Balm and the Shea Moisture Bond Repair Oil with Amla Oil and the Alterna Universal Gloss. Dropped it there for a minute, but I got it back. Now, I've just washed my hair. I used a t-shirt to dry it. The first thing I'm going to do is prepare my hair. And I'm going to separate it into four parts using my fingers. I felt that at this particular point of my natural hair care journey, I felt my hair was healthy enough to sustain heat. I've been going heat free, been doing really low manipulation protective hairstyles now for over 6 months. I've had some setbacks, used hair products that, forced me to trim a little more of my hair than I would like. Now, I know that I'm not going to get the armpit length hair that I want, but that's okay because sometimes a setback is necessary for the results that we are looking for. And in this particular case, I was bored with my hair and I just really wanted to enjoy my hair one more time and do something different. So that's why I'm straightening it, and I'm using the Shark Ninja Smooth Style. Now you'll notice that my hair prep does include a lot of layering, and I'm starting off with the Joico. My hair is damp, not necessarily soaking wet, but it's not dry either. And that's really important to just ensure that the product gets through to my hair from root to tip. I want my hair, especially my ends there, I want that covered and coated, and I'm using the Joico Defy Damage Protective Shield. That's what I'm using, and it smells incredible. It is such a great cream, really goes in to the hair strands. And then I'm going to go in with the Joico Blowout Cream because essentially that's what I'm doing. I'm blowing up my hair. I'm using a blow dry brush or I don't know, them dry brush, however, whatever they're called. But essentially that's what I'm doing, trying to achieve a stretched hair using a blowout method. So this is just added heat protection while also using it as a styling cream and a leave-in conditioner. And I'm very careful to make sure that my ends are covered. And then the Lanza Healing Style Smoothing Balm is just to get the hair again. It's just added protection. And I love that this is more of a protein based. It's not as moisturizing as the Joico heat protectant. I find that this one is really there to smooth the curls and to get that cuticle, that hair shaft, um, closed, so that when I do blow dry my hair, I can get it as smooth and as protected. That's really the main thing, is I want to keep my hair protected. Now I'm going to go in and detangle my hair. It makes blow drying my hair straight a lot easier. Now, after I've detangled, I'm going to go in with the oil, the Bond Repair Oil from Shea Moisture. I find that it is incredible oil. I use it all the time. Now, FYI, I am on TikTok and I am on Instagram, so feel free to follow me on both platforms. Now, once I've done one section of my hair, I'm going to twist it up into this tiny bun and then use a hair clip to keep it in place. This is going to ensure that my hair stays damp. I do not want my ends to dry out, as it will affect the way my hair will turn out. I want all of my hair to blow dry accordingly and for the products to do what it needs to be doing. Now I'm gonna go in, and this is the sped up version. I'm doing the same thing in all the other three sections, just going in and layering my products using my fingers to really finger detangle and my tangle teaser brush to detangle each section to ensure that every product is where it needs to be. Hair prep is so important anytime you're doing any hairstyle, whether it's a wash and go or a blow dry or even a silk press. No matter the hairstyle, you want to ensure that your hair is prepped after you wash your hair. And I am a stickler for hair washing. Listen, wash your hair, wash your scalp. There are products out there now. There is something for everyone. And honestly, there's no excuse. I have dandruff, I have tight coils and curls. My hair is half colored and half not. So there is something. I truly believe that there is something for everyone. It might take a little while to get what you're looking for, to get the desired results, but know what you're doing and make sure to prep your hair before every hairstyle. Now I'm ready because everything is ready. Now I can just go in and blow dry, and I'm gonna make sure to blow dry in small parts. That's like super essential. You never want to go in with big parts, and honestly looking back, I'm like, I could have gone even smaller with the blow drying, and I love how easy it is for me to do it. Now, my technique is not the greatest, and I can't really see behind my hair. I don't have eyes in the back of my head, but you want to go in slowly and you want to ensure that you take your time. Now, I've sped this up because the entire thing took like 40 minutes to do from start to finish. This could have been a 40-minute video, and listen, I don't have the time to sit back through 40 minutes of this. And I know that you have other things to do too. But you can see that I'm using small sections, and I work one section at a time. Now my hair was getting slippery, and because I had products in my hands still, so I sometimes will go in and still I'll use my t-shirt for grip, but I'm going to go in and try to go as small as possible. This is not going to give you a sleek, straight style. This was not the goal at all. I just wanted to stretch out my hair and to as healthily as I possibly could. Now, when using the Shark Ninja Smooth Style, I am using the hottest blow dry section and not the flat iron. Like, there is three levels for the blow dry. There is like just air, and then it's medium, and then it's really hot, and then you have the flat ironing one, or the smoother, I guess. I'm not sure. It's to make it super straight. In this particular case, I'm just using the hottest section of the blow dry to ensure that my hair is stretched out as it's detangling. Now here I'm trying to be fancy, and then I quickly let that go. It was cute while it lasted, but no. We're just gonna go in and um, again go back to just blow drying small sections over and over again, doing my best. Now you might be looking at my face being like, why is she giving stink faces all throughout this, her hair being done? One, this is an arm workout, and it was really, really tough on my arms. I'm not gonna lie. So your girl was getting tired. And two, I was listening to Judge Judy. Judge Judy is my favorite comfort show. I will rewatch that show over and over again. Something about this woman yelling at litigants for me. It's just, she says all the things I want to say. So anyways, once I've done the back, I got hungry, so I got myself a piece of chocolate. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just trying to get my energy up, get my sugar back up, and then we go right back into the blow drying phase. And at this point, I'm doing just the same thing. It's slow, it's painstakingly slow, especially once you start getting that cramp buildup on your arms, and it gets awkward because you gotta move your arm around. But the smaller the sections, the faster the hair, you know, dries up, and it's easier to just pass through it. You don't have to go over and over again. Now, I did find that for me, oh man, look at that shine. Um, prep is essential. Like, look at the shine of my hair. I'm still in shock just looking at it. And this is my hair, just super shiny, textured, straightened. Well, not straightened, just elongated, um, which is really, really cool to see in real time. But yeah, what was I going to go with? What was I going to say? I'm not even sure. But that's at this one I'm just chatting. But yes, to get the best flat iron or the smooth style experience, hair prep is key. Um, and yes, there is some smoke, and that's just because of the products that are in my hair. At this particular point in my journey, I did not feel comfortable going in without using a quite a bit amount of leave-in, like heat protectors. That's essential for me. And then I'm gonna go in and, because I want to keep my hair together, I twirled it around and I'm losing grip, so I had to use my t-shirt. And the closer you get to the brush part, I find that the hotter it can get. It gets pretty hot on the hand, so you got to be careful with that. If you got gloves, use them. I don't, so I just use a t-shirt, and then I try to like use it closer, try to hold it closer to the ends as much as possible. I am using a mirror to ensure that I get the back, but I don't have like a mirror behind. So I was really just using the mirror on my desk there. But I love the smooth style. It's currently my only blow dry brush right now because my other one, I had an Amica one, but it broke down. So I was like, womp womp. Kind of sucks, but it is what it is. I'm quite satisfied with it. I'm thinking that I probably do need to invest in another one. I would love to own the Revere one. I feel like the Revere is the goat of hair drying. The way that the engineering is set up is quite incredible. Um, I would love to try a Dyson. So hey, Revere, Dyson, if you see this video and you want to sponsor your girl, I'd love to do it. But until then, I am quite satisfied with my Ninja smooth style. And you'll see that like I'll try my best to focus on the ends. I really I'm always trying to focus on the ends. Like I want my ends to be as smooth as possible. At the same time too, I don't want it to look weird. Like sometimes the ends look like super crunchy, and that was like my big fear because the last time I straightened my hair, it was really crunchy on the ends, but not this time. The texture was the same from start to finish, and I was really, really pleased with the outcome. So this is at the end here, and I am looking and seeing, okay, what's next? Making sure that my hair is straightened. There is still ton of texture on my hair. This is after I take it out of the clips. You can see the soft curls. So here I am just making sure again that every part has been blow dried straight. I creating that uniformity. There is tons, the curls are there, even at the beginning, like at the top of my head. The roots are not perfectly straight, and that's okay, because that's what I wanted. And I am pleasantly, pleasantly surprised. So yeah, so this is my hair. This is the length of it. Um, Again, follow me on my other platforms on TikTok and on Instagram. This is the final results. Here's check of the back there. So don't forget to subscribe, click like, and don't forget the notification bell. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.